Alright, my bad, y'all. My shit. Damn, nigga. I look good in that red, too. But, my bad, y'all. My alarm went off once again. You feel me? But I'm on the move now. You feel me? I gotta get to the work spot. But, I'm gonna close it out with this part 3, right? But, like I was saying in the last video, I don't do spells unless, like, really needed. Or if I'm feeling like I'm being attacked. But, lately, I ain't been feeling like that. You feel me? I actually been feeling like I've been more in connect with, Father God and Mother Nature. You feel me? Mother God. The sun and the earth. You feel me? That's who I see God as. You feel me? Like, that's the only real physical interpretation that we got of this omnipotent force that's all around us everywhere. Remember, Mother Nature is everywhere. Nigga, the sun everywhere. Where's a place that the sun can't touch on earth? Remember that. But like I was saying though, when it comes to all the sexual energy that's taking place on the planet, right? It's becoming a problem on so many scenarios, you feel me? And people gotta understand that, like, it's a reason why they're doing that. It's a reason why back in 2005, I was 5 years old at that time, but I'm pretty sure people that was like 20 in 2005 were like 18, 16, 17, 25, that was up in the higher ranges of, age in 2005. I guarantee you they can be like, yeah, nigga, women was more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they made it harder to just get in a pants. You feel me? You can anybody know this shit back in them times, nigga, it was hard to just get in a woman pants like that. You feel me? And women wasn't just giving themselves up freely like that back then, nigga. You had to earn that shit, nigga. You had to bring her some flowers, nigga. You had to be outside the window with the boom box. Nigga had to be outside the window with the boom blocks, playing goddamn New Edition and shit. Nigga had to be pulling up to her at her job, nigga. You feel me? In front of her, or pull up. You see her at the mall with her friend, pull up on her, nigga, and be like, yeah, let me buy you something to eat real quick. Her friends all jealous and shit, like, damn, she got her little nigga, huh? Cause you got some of them friends that'll get in they girl. You got some females that'll get in their girlfriend ear. And when I say girlfriend, like friend, I'm not talking relationship. But they'll get in their girlfriend ear and like, oh yeah, don't fuck with that nigga and da. They be ruining their friends' relationships. Y'all women gotta stop doing that shit. And to you niggas, to you sweet ass niggas, stop trying to get in, stop trying to, like, I don't know. Y'all be trying to, like, the niggas be trying to manipulate they homies, to get out this one female so they can crack. Like, it be weird. Niggas be weird. I don't know. So, all in all, like I was saying though, I'm gonna close this video out. And then, I'm done from here. But, sex has become a major problem on the planet. Nowadays, it ain't hard to get in a female shit. You feel me? They just give it up, nigga. All you gotta do is buy her a damn Chick-fil-A meal from Chick-fil-A. I'm just keeping it $1.50, nigga. That's what I be seeing out here. You just buy a bitch a Chick-fil-A meal, she ready to crack. But then now females, they're like prostituting themselves. They're like, oh, if you want to fuck, you got to pay this. You got to pay that. You got to do this. You got to do that. But then it's like, ain't that prostitution at this point? You feel me? I don't want to pay the fuck, because that means any nigga can do this shit and crack. That's what niggas got to understand. And until the niggas never get a woman that's easy to get. And what I mean by that, like, if it was easy to get her, nigga, it's easy to lose her. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, you got to be careful. You want a woman that's hard to get, nigga. I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now. You want a woman that's gonna give you a challenge to get her, because she not just doing it to you, she doing it to every nigga she bump into, because she's trying to make sure she get the right man, and she don't give her coochie up to the wrong nigga. So I completely get why females, why women do what they do. you know, at least the righteous women, I get why they do what they do to preserve themselves and keep themselves as sacred as possible, because they understand the power of their body, mind, and their soul. So, you know, niggas just gotta understand, like, this sex shit has been brought out of pocket, and it's a reason why they doing that. You feel me? It's a reason why they doing that, because ever since they launched CERN again, they done brought in 20 times more succubi and incubi demons to, you know, get niggas. I mean, they promoting this shit on a day-to-day basis, nigga. Look at females like Sexy Red. When she came out and kind of still popping, you feel me? All she promote is bullshit, nigga. Bullshit about just straight sex. And then you got the females in the hood that's ratchet as hell in the mind. And if you don't know what a ratchet means, like, I'm gonna tell y'all, niggas say ratchet, but you also forget a ratchet is a tool. So these women that's ratchet, they need a ratchet because they got loose screws in their head that follow that kind of shit that Sexy Red be doing. And you know, we wonder why a lot of our black women out here got 3 kids with 3 different baby daddies and single as fuck. We wonder why. But, you know, all in all, it's only so much I can say about that shit, y'all. You feel me? Just watch the shit that's going on. You feel me? That's the shit I pay attention to. Like, yeah, it's cool about aliens, and I'm not gonna get too deep into what the fuck aliens is on this planet. You feel me? We are well aware of what the fuck ETs is on this planet. We now need to start taking initiative and action on keeping these motherfuckers from eating our children, nigga. We not paying attention to our children. And this another problem with sex. Sex is also creating unwanted babies. And I hate to say it like that, because no child is unwanted on this planet, but the parents be feeling that way. You feel me? All because they want to fuck with no condom and shit and not playing it safe. You feel me? And don't get me wrong, I was one of those individuals that be fucking, you know, out here playing around where I can end up having a child. You see what I'm saying? So when I know full and well a nigga ain't ready yet for that, I can admit that as a man. You feel me? I ain't ready for that shit yet. I want my child to be secure and safe. So, and comfortable, nigga. Ain't gotta go to no school. It can be home birth, nigga. So that's why I'm, you know, sex is another major problem, because it's creating a lot of people just out here having sex and they just having babies and not taking care of them. Anybody can lay down and have a baby nowadays. Shit, retarded motherfuckers can lay down and have a baby nowadays and then fuck around, don't know how to take care of the child, and the child die. Like, we don't see this on many occasions. We don't see women kill their own children. For what reason? I don't fucking know. We don't see niggas slaughter their whole family. For what reason? I don't know. I'm like, why the fuck did you have a child then? So that's what I'm saying, you know, you got a lot of children that's being created out here on some fuck shit because niggas just want to lay down and fuck and not realize the main purpose of sex is to have a child. That's really the main purpose of it on this planet. The main purpose of it is to reproduce. So, you know, when niggas out here just doing that shit for fun, but then you have a baby and you're not ready for it, you can't say that. It's too late. You did the action, you got to reap the consequence of that. You sow the action, you got to reap the consequence of that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people got to understand that shit is just to strictly reproduce. So when you out here, you get ready to smash a female, you need to think to yourself, am I ready to have a child with this female? Is this female fit to be a mother? Am I fit to be this woman's, you know, father of her child? You got to think on things like that, bro. And that's what I'm realizing. Like, you know, sex has created a lot of, you know, children. And you know, when these children got created, they're in situations that's detrimental to them, that they can't control because it's their child. It's not their fault. You feel me? You know, if a child born into a family, or born with a mother, he don't know his father because his father don't want to be around, and mother can't do shit. She got to sell her body and shit. You feel me? just to make sure her child eat and she eat. You feel me? The child can't do nothing about that. It's gonna hurt that child seeing that shit growing up, but the child can't do nothing about that. You feel me? The child was born into that shit. A lot of us was born into shit we didn't even ask to be born into. You gotta remember, a lot of us didn't ask to be born. Some of us did. I ain't gonna cap when we was in the Astrals. I was one of them niggas. But majority of us though did not ask for this shit. I'm gonna keep it $150. Like, so a lot of us just got through into shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of shit wasn't your fault. You gotta remember that too. Like, who you are today, especially a lot of people that's in my peers that's in their 20s, their early 20s and shit still. A lot of this shit ain't your fault. You feel me? But I will say, now that you in your 20s and shit now, anything from here on out is definitely you know, on you. But anything before that, especially being with your parents, it ain't your fault, nigga. Going through that struggle ain't your fault, nigga. Dealing with an abusive mother, that ain't your fault, nigga. Dealing with an abusive father, that ain't your fault. Dealing with you know, sexual molestation and assault from, you know, weird uncles and fathers and shit like that, or you know, step parent figures. You feel me? That's not your fault, gang. That's your parents' fault. You feel me? And people like to say, oh, well, they can't be the parents' fault. Think about the grandparents. No, fuck the grandparents. I told you, when you're 20, anything past when you're 20 and older, nigga, everything is on you at that point. Everything is strictly on you at that point. So yeah, you know, when that shit happened with you and your parents, nigga, whatever it is that happened with you in your childhood, with you and your parents, nigga, that make you look at your parent different, nigga, that's your parent's fault, and that's why you're looking at them different. So that's why I said, you know, sex has become a major problem, because it's birthing a lot of children in detrimental situations. They growing up off all this trauma, and now these beings can feed off these children with that trauma and energy. They have nightmares and shit like that, and all this kind of shit. You feel me? They feeding off that. And then you got motherfuckers that teach their children fuck shit. You know, you got motherfuckers that teach their child how to be racist. Like, I can keep going for days, but I'm gonna get into a deeper video later on when I get off work, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I value y'all. Most importantly, y'all stay in tune like always, y'all. Y'all be smooth out here. Don't just be out here fucking, man. For real. Like, I ain't telling nobody to not live their life. Live their life how you want to. This is what we here to do, nigga. But just be careful with what you do, nigga. Everything come with a consequence. One love, make universal love. Y'all, I'm out.